everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sarina Kazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber Newsy news. But before we do, please remember to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell. And guys, do you know that I stream on Twitch? Head on over to Twitch. And if you're at work, leave me a lurk. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who came out to see me at the Holiday Matsuri 2025. And a big thank you to Sagriffa, who was able to walk me around. And guys, if you want to help support independent Newsy news, I would really appreciate you heading over to Throne. I need a new laptop. My laptop is dying. So if you want to help support me during this holiday season, I would really appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On to our very first piece of Newsy news. This is Geega, and Geega is an English-speaking VTuber, and this is Ironmouse, and Ironmouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico. So why are we talking about Geega and Ironmouse? Well, guys, over the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of like Ironmouse controversy with the Streamer Awards. There was an interaction at the Streamer Awards that left Mouse at odds with some other streamers. So anyways, this is just Geega kind of weighing in on her perspective on what happened. So let's just take a listen here.
Well, I'll go to bat with you. I don't mind. Is that her response? Gave she was trying to impress her chat. They didn't even ask anything crazy. I'll tell you why. I'll give you the real reason of like the context behind what she said. So it wasn't what they said to her in that moment that made her uncomfortable. It was that they have hate farmed her previously many times. Specifically their communities and other adjacent ones. And she's never said anything back about it. She's just been like, it's all love. If anyone says anything bad, just remind them to like, you know, do charity work, donate plasma, whatever. She's never said anything back. But they've hate farmed her many times. So it wasn't that they said something in that moment that made her uncomfortable. It was the fact that they ran up on her and she's experienced that type of stuff from them and their communities before. That was why she was so nervous. So she tried to be cool in the moment and she tried to say what she could say. And then what happened was, because she kind of went along with the like, oh, VTubers are ugly joke, some other VTubers were like, why would you say that? And she was explaining to other VTubers on her stream. That was what that context of that conversation was. She was like, I've had this issue before, and that's, you know, and so she was explaining to the people in her chat, they're like, why would you make that joke? She was like, look, I just wanted to keep it cool. I've been hate farmed before, so I'm like, let me just fucking go along with it and not cause a problem. And then people clipped that and thought that she was like saying that she was only uncomfortable because they asked her a question, which was like not at all how she felt. So it was just like, it's the situation that's gotten so messy because people keep taking everyone on either side out of context. And it's just like, you can't win, you know?
Anyways, guys, what do you think of Geega's take on the situation? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy news. This is VirtuaCon, and VirtuaCon happened over the weekend. It was touted as the biggest online VTuber event, December 20th to 21st. And if you guys remember from last week, there was a bit of controversy about this VirtuaCon because a lot of the organizers were tech bros and into NFTs and stuff like that. And a lot of the VTubers who were participating felt uncomfortable and withdrew. So technically speaking, VirtuaCon did happen over the weekend, or did it? So let's take a look here. This is posted on Firozera's X account. This is posted on December 20th, 2025 at around 2:12 p.m. And Firozera says, VirtuaCon was meant to start by now. With no posts on their socials in the past few days, it seems this has been completely abandoned by the organizers. As much as I would like to hear about the fan shub guys explain what the deal with this con was, I'm just glad the VTubers stood up for their beliefs and pulled out. I honestly think this thing would have been a horrible disaster on multiple levels if it had gone ahead. VirtuaCon was supposed to be all entirely online on Twitch for 2 days. So you can see here, even on VirtuaCon's Twitch account, they went up by 1 follower since the last time I covered this topic. And under videos, like, there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. Nothing happened. Nothing in the chat. Like, nothing happened at all. So this is VirtuaCon's X account. And like, you know, here you would expect to see like, hey, you know, we're super excited that this is gonna start this weekend, or we have some amazing guests lined up, or, you know, like, hey, even with the recent controversy, we're still going. There's been absolutely nothing. There's a pin post from September 15th and a charity announcement on December 2nd. Today, just for context, is December 22nd. So there really isn't anything here. So what everyone was suspecting was likely true, that VirtuaCon was not a real convention. Even in my comments as well, I got some angry comments saying like, how dare you? This is a real convention. However, obviously that did not happen. So this is their website, virtuacon.gg, and it says coming soon. And there's no timer, obviously, because it already happened. But there is absolutely nothing here to suggest that a con did happen. There is no social media, nothing, like no announcements. And like, that's the really frustrating part, is that like a lot of times when VTubers commit to like carve out some time from their day to like do stuff like like this, you would think that there would be some sort of accountability, you know, like, hey, oh my God, sorry. Like, it's super frustrating that, like, as a VTuber, not only do you have to, like, be a streamer, be an editor, do all, you know, be your own social media person, not only do you have to do all this stuff, but then you also have to, like, vet the opportunities that are coming to you to be like, is this actually even real? And that's, like, the really frustrating part, because not only did these guys waste their time, they wasted VTubers' time, they wasted fan time. It's really frustrating what exactly the goal was behind this convention. So anyways, guys, just letting you know, there's absolute crickets on this. So likely this was not a real convention. It's just really disappointing, the fact that this opportunity was not a real one, and that the people behind it may have not have had the best intentions in mind for the VTuber community. As a community, this is why we have to kind of like come together and just kind of watch out for each other, because we are a niche within a niche. It is possible that there are bad actors there who want to take advantage. Anyways, guys, just letting you know that the VirtuaCon did not happen over the weekend. As to why there's been no statements, there's nothing here. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about VirtuaCon not happening? Do you think that this was something that you anticipated? Did you think that they were going to go ahead with it? Let me know in the comments. On to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Rosemi Lovelock, and Rosemi Lovelock was a female English language virtual YouTuber affiliated with NIJISANJI EN's second wave Obsidia. Rosemi graduated from NIJISANJI on August 29th, 2025, and returned to her indie persona, Fuzuki Miki. And Fuzuki Miki is an independent English, Japanese, and French language female virtual YouTuber who debuted on June 2020. She retired only after 11 months in May 2021, but returned on December 2025. So I was talking about Fuzuki Miki. Well, guys, so this is just in regards to her return. This was posted on Fuzuki Miki's X account on December 12th, 2025 at around 8:44 p.m. And Fuzuki Miki says, "A return to the people. Nice to meet you or see you again. I'm Miki." And then this was the waiting room for December 20th at 5 p.m. PST. So Miki has officially debuted again. So this is what she looks like now. So guys, if you want to go support her, please make sure to click on her channel and make sure to send her some love. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is First Stage Production, and First Stage Production is a VTuber agency established in March 2023 by Realty Studios Incorporated, a Japanese company that also manages VTuber agencies Specialite, Arcade Music, and previously VBOP Project. Within First Stage Production, there is a talent named Nix Voltare, and Nix Voltare is a male English language virtual YouTuber affiliated with First Stage Production EN's second generation Ravenous. So why are we talking about Nix? Well, guys, just to give you some context here, this was posted on the First Stage Production EN's X account, posted on November 19th, 2025, essentially saying that they were going to cancel the 3D debut for Nix Voltare because Nix did not board the flight to Japan. And then this is Nix's statement here in regards to that statement. Essentially, Nix Voltare has anxiety when it comes to airplanes, so that's the reason why he didn't board the flight. So this is posted on Rima's X account, just a little bit of an update in regards to that situation. This is posted on December 21st, 2025 at around 12:11 a.m. And Rima says, "Nix Voltare, a talent under First Stage Production EN, the English language branch of the Japanese virtual agency First Stage Production operated by Realty Studios Incorporated, posted a video on his personal PL account in which he appears visibly emotional and tearful, stating that he believes the company may graduate him. He alleges that his meet and greet was canceled and that songs he recorded for a planned concert were removed, despite him repeatedly asking to proceed with the meet and greet. It was all I wanted and they took it away from me. Netizens have expressed outrage and speculate his exclusion may be linked to his inability to board a flight due to phobia." This post on the Kurosanji subreddit posted by Pandas795 saying Nix Voltaire's alt has posted an update and it seems like a termination from First Stage Production is incoming. So let's take a listen here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nix Voltare. Today, I found out that FSP want me to leave. Before anything happens, I want you guys to know that they cancelled the meet and greet. They removed everything. They took my songs away that I recorded for the concert. And I begged them to let me do the meet and greet. That was all I wanted, and they took it away from me. You guys were the only thing keeping me going, and they couldn't even let me have that. So, I need to let you know that, and whatever happens, just know that I love you guys so much. I'm sorry. They told everyone they were planning to graduate me.
Oh.
And everyone just removed me from everything. No one said anything to me. No one said bye. They deleted all their DMs. Everything. I've been left on my own this entire whole month. I can't do this anymore.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so sad. Wow. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Oh my goodness. Let's see what some people on Reddit are saying. Aggravating Band says, I really feel bad for him. I myself suffered not being able to travel, not even go on the bus in my hometown for a couple of years due to severe anxiety. It already makes you feel awful and alienated from others. Then to hear from him that his gen mates and other guys didn't reach out to him that whole time, that's not going to help Nix with his mental health at all. This audio message seems like a last hope thing. He is desperate for someone to contact him, which is understandable. I've seen it happen a few times now where streamer groups, VTubers or not, act like best friends, but when it comes down to it, most will see you as a colleague at best. That hurts for anyone who genuinely seeks connections with others. Did Nix cost the company money by going AWOL and not being there for his 3-day debut? Yes. Would that be a reason to fire him? Also yes. Is that a reason for his gen mates to not even send him a text? No, unless it's stated in their contract that they aren't allowed to. I genuinely hope that Nix has a good support system at home and that he knows there are fans out there who would 100% support him as an indie VTuber. Infinities says, that was difficult to listen to. To summarize, outright saying he is Nix Voltare. He wanted to do the meet and greet, but First Stage Production just canceled it. All of Nix Voltare's songs, including the songs he prepared for the event, were taken by First Stage Production. First Stage Production told Nix to graduate and relay to everyone that Nix will graduate. Because of that, everyone ghosted Nix without goodbye and removed him from their DMs. So ever since Nix tweeted about his 3D status, no one contacted him. He was home alone for the past month. Damn. The last explains why Nix wasn't mentioning his gen mates during in and when they got back from Japan. Though Riser mentioned on voice how he asked how Nix is, and now you explained briefly that Nix didn't send anything for their voice packs. And then Legitimate Garlic says, it's a shame it came to this. To be clear, I didn't think their initial message about the 3D was that harsh, but firing him over this, I know it's not official yet, and no one reaching out to him makes me sad. I don't think I've seen anyone more enthusiastic in collabs than this guy. He also puts so much into his streams. The flight thing is the problem, and missing your 3D is really bad, but he's a hell of a streamer and incredibly enthusiastic, so I'm just sad that they cut him off cold because most activities could have been done from home, and he deserved to keep the thing going at First Stage Production. Zedflea says, absolutely effing disgusting that First Stage Production is instructing their livers to remove him from any future activities and removing his songs from the concert. I truly believe that this company could be stepping stone for future male VTubers to have a proper shot at gaining recognition in the West, but after this, F this dog poop company for making this guy lose everything he's built up the past year. Just hope that this guy has a great support system after all this, because that stuff really F's with your mental health. And this is posted on Nix Voltare's alt account, XCX, saying, I have one last thing to say for now on a more positive note. In the next week or two, I will set up an email and Discord account. Anyone that bought a ticket to the meet and greet, if you send me a screenshot of your ticket email confirmation, you can speak to me for 5 minutes for free. Whether you bought 1 or 2 or 5 minutes, I don't care. I will give you time. Hold on to the email. And then they continue to say, on December 21st at around 6:08 p.m., I managed to get some sleep and take a lot of time to think and reflect. I don't blame anyone for protecting themselves. Support your Oshi and don't bring anything into their space. Let them continue to live their dreams, even if it wasn't meant to be for me. Don't feel guilty and don't come at anyone supporting who they want. Everyone has their own feelings and opinions, and all of them are valid as the next, no matter how much you might agree or disagree. All I truly hope for is this never happens again. I hope that if anyone ever comes forward with something that they are struggling with, they can look back on this and instead treat it with kindness and compassion, no matter what it is. No one deserves this, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone else. Do better. Whatever comes next is a result of my own doing, and I will own it. I will do my best to learn and grow from this going forward and do what I can to help myself get better. Thank you for the support and kind words. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you, and I will continue to fight for you until the very end. It's easier said than done when emotions are running high, I know, but be kind. Ignore, block, do whatever you need to do to look after yourself. We'll be okay. So anyways, guys, if you are a fan of Nix Voltare, highly encourage you to go support him on his PL. As for when and if the graduation will happen, we'll just have to keep a close watch on First Stage Productions' X account to see if there's any announcements there. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is NIJISANJI, and NIJISANJI is an agency of primarily 2D virtual YouTubers, also known as Virtual Livers, which is managed by Any Color Incorporated. So why are we talking about NIJI? Well, guys, it looks like NIJI is looking for some more meat for the meat grinder. This is posted on NIJI's X account on December 22nd, 2025 at around 2:09 a.m. And it says here, recruiting Fates duo. NIJISANJI VTA twins/brothers audition recruitment now open. Close friends, like brothers, childhood friends also warmly welcome. For details, please see the press release in the application form. And this is until January 9th. 19th. So it looks like they're looking for kind of like brotherly twin kind of vibes. Whether or not they're trying to recreate the male version of Fuwamoco, that's a possibility. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Ironmouse, and Ironmouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico. And this was a Holiday Matsuri convention that happened in Florida on the weekend. So why are we talking about Ironmouse and Holiday Matsuri? Well, it looks like there was a VTuber here who actually met Ironmouse during the meet and greet. Rhea says, at Ironmouse, thank you for being my inspiration and complimenting my dress. I'm sorry, I almost started crying, laughing my ass off. So this is just kind of like a really heartwarming story. Very, very sweet. So even though Ironmouse is going through some stuff, she still makes time for her fans and for meet and greets, and generally overall very positive experience. So this is posted on the VShojo subreddit, posted by Purple Weakness, saying, Mouse really is an inspiration to disabled VTubers everywhere. And then let's see what some of the people on Reddit are saying. Blitz says, this makes me so happy for her to meet Mousy. Dingus says, Mouse is a testament to how perseverance should be. It's not just about trying hard enough. There are some walls you will never be able to smash through. Some roads you simply cannot take. That's just a tragic fact of life. But you can always find a way around these walls, find a different path to somewhere similar to where you want to be. And of course, there's no shame in having people to help you with these things you couldn't done otherwise. Bensalin says, having a chronic condition is extremely difficult and can be extremely disheartening, but Ironmouse has given so many people hope and made the soul-crushing darkness brighter. I really hope she knows how much that means and how much she means to people. So anyways, guys, I just thought that was some really kind of like heartwarming news in regards to Mousy. On to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Lydia Nekozawa. It's me, guys. I'm having a Christmas watch-along on Discord tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to come hang out and watch Christmas movies, please make sure to join the Discord here. Okay, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And guys, if you're not able to come to Twitch, that is no problem. I do have a YouTube channel called Lydia VTuber VODs that backs up all of my gameplay, and I probably played through some of your favorites, and I'm currently playing through Final Fantasy VI. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Mwah! Bye-bye.
Ooh, me, Umaru. Yes, boss. Me, join you.
Umaru, no searching. Kapow!
Ooh, me went. Big flying ship.
Oh. Well, that was easy. All right.